Here is what the trip actually looks like whenever you're talking about just the Vancouver, Costa Rica back to LA trip. So you're going up from LA.
It's a wild triangle right
it's
there.
just it's craziness in terms of what it is. What does this actually look like? We know about 1,080 miles from just LA up to Vancouver, right? So that's about 2 hours and 45 minutes whenever you're flying. It's not quick. It's way further than you think it is, by the way. It's one of those north and south trips that you're like, wait a minute. I think this goes, it can't be that far away. It's just Vancouver, right? It's just on the other side of Washington. It's not a big deal. But it is. It's one of those. So over 1,000 miles on that. So that's 2 hours and 45 minutes. Then whenever you have fun and you're going from Vancouver down to San Jose, Costa Rica, that's 3,500 miles. That's about a 7.5 hour flight that the LA Galaxy are going to take. They will leave from Vancouver. I don't know which day is yet. I would imagine that they play on Sunday against Vancouver, that perhaps they would do a regen session and do something in the morning on Monday morning to stretch and get the legs good, and and then they hop on a plane for 7.5 hours and they make it all
for
the
a
way.
work day, essentially a work day. Yeah.
And they're gone the whole day, right? I mean, just the whole day. You're losing everything in this one trip. So you're taking that 3,500 mile trip down almost 7.5 hours. It might be shorter than that. We're just sort of guessing and spitballing here, me and ChatGPT with averages and stuff like that. So, and then. The other crazy thing, by the way, not a lot of direct flights. If you weren't chartering, there aren't a lot of direct flights from Vancouver to San Jose, Costa Rica. And then you have to go from San Jose, Costa Rica back up to LAX, right? So then that's another 2,700 miles or almost a 6-hour flight just to return back from Costa Rica. Now, Herediano just had to do that basically to RSL and then back, right? So they are...
And they won, huh? So it's possible.
It is possible, right? So certainly watch there. But whenever we're all done, just with this one trip, that's 7,280 miles and 16 hours traveled, or approximately the time and distance from Los Angeles to Manila. If you wanted to take a flight from Los Angeles to Manila, it's going to take you about 14 to 15 hours, and it's going to go about 7,300 miles. That is some crazy travel. I'll also say that LAX to Sydney is about that many miles as well, right? So just depending on how you look at it. So you could either, one, play 3 games in 3 different countries in 8 days, or you could take one flight from LAX to Sydney to play soccer. That's basically what the LA Galaxy are going to do.